Hey guys, okay, so we wanted to make this quick video to sort of explain the checklist because Nicole and Jake and I came together, came up with what we think is collectively a really good checklist that depending on what all your schedules look like, this should be something that you can implement no matter if you have 30 minutes a day or if you have 2 hours a day, whatever you want to do, okay? And we can specifically talk privately on if you need help as to when you feel like this should work into your everyday lifestyle. But I want to sort of go over some of the stuff on the checklist so that you kind of understand, okay? That way there's no confusion. So you're going to see that it says take supplements, take a picture. So obviously being a part of the product is something that we always talk about. So when you're making your posts, and you'll see how it talks about posting, what kind of posts you should be making. When you're making those product posts, guys, take pictures of when you're using your products. People are going to be more attracted to what you're doing if they see you using the product yourself. So a selfie on the counter, in your hand, whatever it is, be creative with your pictures, guys, and really try to make the quality of your picture pop, okay? If you need some good ideas for like apps to use, reach out to us and we'll tell you. I honestly use Snapchat a lot and I use Instagram a lot. I know that there's other filters and stuff you can get, but make your pictures pop, make them creative and make them yours. People are gonna be more drawn to that because you are actually using your product, okay? So we put some examples of like when to post and kind of what to post. That morning quote, guys, I feel like is super important. I get tons of feedback on that. I get tons of likes. I really feel like it's a big deal to be very positive and encouraging in the morning because most people wake up and they're not very happy. And so that's gonna be something that's gonna help their day. And then we sort of broke down how we post throughout the day and what our recommended posts are. If you need help with that, guys, like I said, reach out to us privately and we'll dig more deep into this. Okay, so Facebook and Instagram stories, they're really big because they help to bring up algorithm, like they really help your algorithm on Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you're not using Instagram now, like consistently, don't throw too many irons in the fire, okay? If you're already using Instagram, we can again talk privately to help you kind of like the tips with that. But if you're really not using Instagram, focus on Facebook, okay? Stick with what works and use the Instagram story. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to your leader. We can explain that, but it pretty much breaks down what to do with that and how that's gonna be big for you. Obviously checking your notifications, guys, being super present in the September to Remember page, the 90-day run chat, Team Sutton, like be present in those chats, okay? If you want to run for something like this, you need to be present and checking your messages. When it says follow up daily and write down names in your calendar, I'm not writing down people's names of people that don't respond to me. If I get a response back from somebody that I'm talking to, I'm gonna write their name down in my calendar when I get a date or at least like knowing that I talked to them that day, okay? So that way I can follow up with them if I'm in a conversation. If you don't do that, you're going to lose track of people and you're going to never have anybody to follow up with. And then when we tell you to follow up, you're going to be like, with who? And that's not something you want to, get in the habit of. So the other thing is you definitely want to be engaging on other people's social medias. Okay, like if you're not loving and commenting and socializing on your newsfeed and with your friends and with people like in your Facebook friends list, people are not going to see your stuff. People are not going to come love on your stuff and they're not going to see your posts. So that's super important. And that's why we say to go in and engage in your news feeds, okay? The other thing is live video. Guys, live video is huge because it's going to boost your engagement so much. If you've never done lives, I'm going to be 100% honest with you and I'm just going to tell you need to get over yourself and you need to do it. I've said several times, guys, you can do that on like at a sports event. You could do that with a song on the radio. You can do that at the park while you're at a walk. You can set the phone up if you're gonna like mix your greens and like show your greens as you mix them and talk about them. If you need help getting over that fear, you need to reach out because if you're not doing lives, you're not really working your business like you should, okay? So that's super important. You need to start getting in the habit of feeling comfortable with that. It's gonna feel uncomfortable for a while, but that's okay. It's good for your business, it's good for you. Self-development, guys, huge. Have to do it daily. 15 minutes minimum. Do it while you're doing your makeup. Do it while you're driving in the car. Do it while you're cooking dinner. So there are some people's names that I would recommend, like Tony Robbins is amazing. You can watch any Jade Hooper video. Okay, that's amazing. If you want some other self-motivation, honestly, let me go into this as I'm talking to you right now. Noelle had made a really good post of giving some ideas of some people that you can follow to get some self-motivation for self-development. And I think that's really, really big, guys, because you definitely want to make sure you're feeding your mind to keep your cup filled up so that you can be helpful to other people. Okay, so let me find this post real quick, as of course now it's not there and I don't know where it's at. Okay, so these are some really good people. Jim Rohn videos, Eric Worre, Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, and Stephen Furtick from Elevation Church. If you search that, you'll get tons of inspirational videos from that. Okay, so that's really, really huge. And then the other thing I want to touch base on, guys, in here is make sure you're adding 10 friends a day on Facebook, quality people, not 500, not 50, 10 quality people. And if you were doing Instagram, 50 is good. I would pick a couple days a week to go in and unfollow some people on Instagram if you're not doing that already. The biggest thing, the bottom thing you'll see here is message 20 people about the product/business. Jade obviously is telling you guys to message like your A's, your B's, your C's, your D's, okay? That's really what you should be doing, sending 50 to 100 messages a day. But at bare minimum, guys, there needs to be at least 20 messages being sent out. And this is a message that we have. It says, hey, Nicole, I think you would be awesome at what I do, and I would love to show you how to make extra money. Would you be interested in that? There's also another one that you can do, but I want you to start with that, and I want you to send that out. And the biggest thing that your goal is, guys, is to get people interested. So if they're going to say yes, and then immediately when you start getting responses, whether they're no's or whether they're yeses, okay, I want you to reach out to your leader, whether that's Nicole or whether that's me or Jake or Amanda, whoever, your leader, and we're going to literally walk you through what to do with that conversation. Because if they say no, we're going to go into the low customer program. If they say yes, we're going to walk you through how to get them on the phone with your leader so that we can literally bring in an expert, which would be Jake or Nicole, and we're going to literally get them on the phone. Most likely it's going to be Jake, guys, because Jake is really amazing at those three-way calls. Fill up his schedule and watch your business explode, okay? So this is a guideline of what we really feel will be extremely helpful for you guys to build your businesses. These are like daily checklist things that you should be doing. And I'm not really concerned about how you work that into your day. If you need help really knowing when to focus on those things throughout your schedule, private message your leader. We can kind of go over what that is for you guys. But this is like really spoon feeding you what to do every day. Nobody really gets this. So this is like something very special. You're getting this checklist. You're getting the nitty gritty of what you should be doing every day to build your business. And if you do that, you will be shocked and your mind will be blown as to how this makes you'll feel like you're getting into a routine. You'll feel energized. You'll feel like you're at the end of the day, you'll feel confident because you can check off what you've done. And I want you to keep track of that. And what we want you to do is stay in contact with us every day. One time in 24 hours minimum, guys. And normally that's probably going to be in the evening when you've gotten through your day. And what I want you to do is I want you to reach out to us because we're not going to chase you, okay? We want you to reach out to us and tell me how you felt your day went. Super honest, really candid. I sucked today or I had a great day. I want you to share with your leader one thing you felt you did really, really amazing and one thing you felt like you struggled with so that we can work through it and we can get through it together. Because that's how we're going to build as a team. That's how you're going to build, and you're going to grow as an emerging leader. And that's how you're going to be able to be very aware and take responsibility and accountability for what you really are doing in a day. And it's okay to have bad days, guys. It's totally fine. We all have bad days, but we need to have more better days than bad days. Okay, and we need to work through this together. And if you follow this checklist, you will feel a whole lot better. So if you have questions, private message us. I just kind of wanted to go over that list so you kind of understood it a little bit. And I didn't want to have to like get you guys all on a Zoom at one time. I figured you guys can watch this. If you have questions, let us know. Have a great night.